a lot of you asked me to do the travel favorites video and the things to carry on your honeymoon video. So that's what I'm doing today. I will do the favorites in a bit because a lot of the things are similar. But I am doing things that you should carry on your honeymoon. Now, most of the things in this video I did carry. Some things I really realized that I should have carried when I got back. So hopefully this video will help you. Number one on my list are hair removal supplies. Now, if you're going on a long trip like we did, like we spent a week with my grandmom in Australia first and then went on our honeymoon. So essentially I did do like the whole body waxing, face waxing, all of that. But you guys know, and I know, that that's not gonna last me because I'm a hairy girl. So I definitely got my razor along, and on any trip, whether it's your honeymoon or whatever, this guy is amazing always. And then I had this one, which is my Brawn Epilator. Now this is the face epilator and it works like this. So it works in both directions, this way and this way, and it's fantastic to do your upper lip. I mean, you don't want your husband to be like, babe, you've got a bit of a stash going on your honeymoon. So yeah, this is really handy. Number two, let's talk lingerie and nightwear. Now, I'm not saying that you have to wear like amazing and sexy lingerie through your honeymoon. You can wear your practical day nude underwear and stuff in the day, which is fine. You might want to spruce things up in the evenings when you're in your hotel or things like that. And I would definitely say get some of these. Like, these are like super comfy. They're those little baby doll dresses. I don't know why they're called baby dolls. Does anyone know why they're called baby dolls? I do not know. I like to call them little minis, but yeah, you know, you get everything from a basic black simple lacy one like this to a lot more waisty like this, which is open on the center. And yeah, I would say get some of these or get whatever you're comfortable in. A lot of people don't really like tiny lingerie and things like that, so do whatever you're comfortable in, but like don't bring like your cotton like panties and things like that to your honeymoon. Like, spruce it up a little bit. It's your honeymoon. Let's talk makeup. So when it comes to makeup, I didn't really take a lot of stuff on the honeymoon. I didn't use a lot of stuff. You guys know I like this whole natural vibe, and that's pretty much how I was. I will show you guys what I took, which is very little. So obviously my lash curler, never leave without this, and this is what I use every day, which is what I've done right now as well. And for the day, the only thing I use with this is my Burt's Bees lip balm, which is on my lips right now as well. And a lot of you keep saying, what is on your lips? What is on your lips? What is on your lips? In a lot of videos. 90% of the time it is this. And then I also have my Benetint, which works well on the lips and cheeks as well. So whether you want to use it for the day or night, this works well. And then we have the 3 night products that I was using for like dinners and things like that. Mascara, that, and just a brow pencil. These 2 for my top half, and then for the bottom half I just took this lipstick with me, just this one, which is the Estee Lauder Neon Azalea. This was also in my last favorites video. I just took one lipstick with me on my honeymoon and it was fine. If you're someone like me that likes to do like just lip balm in the day or Benetint, you really don't need more than one lipstick. If you're someone who wears lipstick during the day, then yeah, carry multiple lipsticks and use them, but this was fine for me. Then we have swimwear. Now, of course, it depends on where you're going, whether you're going to a cool destination or warm destination. That is going to kind of determine how many swimsuits you want to carry. I would say carry many, but you don't know where you're going in. Even if you're going to a winter destination, make sure you have at least 1 or 2 nice swimsuits, because there's always going to be like a hot tub or a heated pool, and it is your honeymoon. So yeah, I would say always have 1 or 2. The best thing to go with is 1 bikini and 1 like full swimsuit. I will show you guys both. I have this one, which is a little floral, you know, bottom, and a nice little olive military green top to go with that. The reason I carry a full swimsuit as well is because when you're doing like water sports and things like that, sometimes a bikini is just not that functional. Like when you're going, you know, to do stuff and you don't really have a shirt over and things like that, you do want to have something more fuller. So yeah, I have this one, which is another swimsuit that I have, which is kind of retro because it's a low cut and it has a like halter tying system here. Next is perfume. Now, you cannot go for your honeymoon without perfume. There's two reasons for this now. The first one is obvious, you want to smell good and like nice. The second one is because you want to smell familiar. Now, I don't know if a lot of you guys associate perfumes with a person, but I'm someone who does that, and I'm also someone who uses the same scent for really long. Like once I start using a scent, I regularly use it. So anyone who's close to me kind of knows what perfume I'm wearing, and I don't know why, but I kind of enjoy that. Like I feel like it's really intimate and really nice to smell familiar. So I use Modern Muse on the Honeymoon, which is what I was using before as well. And I also have my Chance by Chanel Travel Edition, but I don't really think I use it. I use this one the most. Okay, so coming to clothes, your clothes are going to vary depending on the location, whether it's cold, whether it's hot, whether it's a beach destination, whether it's the hills. But there are some constants, okay? Like when you talk about constants, I mean an LBD or black pants. Now, I carried black pants, so I had this skinny pair of black pants from Forever 21 that I took. I wore them quite a bit because I feel like with pants you can kind of just repeat them with different tops for dinner and things like that. Also because it was wintry and cold, I preferred pants. But if you're going to a summer destination, maybe you want to take a dress, or if you're just someone who likes wearing dresses, maybe you want to take a dress. So a nice plain, just a plain black LBD. This one has a zip on the back. I think you guys have seen it in some of my videos before as well. The beauty of an LBD or black pants is that you can dress them up, dress them down with accessories, or just, you know, changing things with jackets, and you can actually wear the same item multiple times and you don't have to carry as many like dresses or as many outfits. So like with the black pants you could do like 2 or 3 tops, so that takes care of like 2 or 3 dinners. With the dress you could do one as just the dress, one with some accessories, one with a jacket. Yeah, so it's easy to like pair and you carry less stuff. Then we have a dinner bag. Now the reason why I'm stressing on this is because usually when we travel we either have a backpack or a nice big bag. Like I had my big Coach handbag, which is what I was using throughout, and I only use it for dinner I think once when I got really lazy to like move things into this bag. But otherwise I think this was ideal. So this is like just a Furla sling bag that I have, which is black and basic. Again, it wasn't my favorites because I've used it a lot on the trips recently. A decent size for your wallet or camera or, you know, phone, just basic stuff that you need to carry to dinner, because in the day I tend to have a lot of stuff in my bag, but in the night when I'm just going for dinner I really don't want to carry that big bag or the big backpack because it really kills your look. Like if you're going for this great LBD with like nice accessories, you don't really want to have this jumbo handbag or like a backpack with that. You want to have something elegant and classy like this one. Now the next is the most important thing that I did not carry on my honeymoon is my hair supplies. When I say hair supplies, I mean everything. So just before we left, I ran out of shampoo and then I just picked up any random shampoo and I took that, which was mistake number 1, which I never do, but I was just running out of time and I just picked up something and I was like, oh, it's fine. And secondly, I'm not someone who usually does my hair, like tongs my hair or straightens my hair. You guys know I leave it in its natural form. But somewhere around May, my hair starts to act really strange, like with the humidity and all of that, and lately it's been on its own trip, so I'm going to open it for you guys so you can see what I mean. Like there's a bit of a poof happening on the bottom and it's dry, but it's still humid and mad, and it was about 10 times worse on the honeymoon. And I never carried any hair stuff, so I didn't have like products or my hair tong, nothing. And halfway through the honeymoon I remember using Web shampoo and I was like, please give me your shampoo, I need your shampoo, I can't use this, it's like making my hair so dry. And yeah, I was just really regretting not carrying any products. So I will definitely say carry like your hair tong or your straightener, something like at very often at dinners I was just like, oh my god, like what do I do? I never felt this way before, because with long hair you can kind of just make a top knot or braid it or whatever, and it's really easy to mask a bad hair day. With short hair it's really difficult because even these little bits on the side, you can see they just start sticking out in any direction they want, and then you have flicks like this that just fall on your head. So I really wish I had my tong or some styling, you know, mousse or gel or anything. Like I don't know why I didn't buy any. I should have just bought some. Okay, so usually depending on the trip, I take 3 to 4 pairs, depending on what I'm going to do. This was a really long trip and we did a lot of different stuff. So I did carry a few pairs of shoes. I didn't use some at all, but I carried them. So yeah, I'm going to tell you which ones. So of course, flip-flops. I didn't carry these. I carried my gold Havianas, but they tragically broke when I came back in Chennai. I need a new pair. But yeah, flip-flops are a must on any trip. I like to wear my own flip-flops even when I'm in the hotel, and otherwise for like the beach and stuff like that, I really need my flip-flops. So flip-flops are a must. Then you need a nice pair of flats, like a pair of dressy flats like these. So these are from Ziba shoes, really comfortable again. I've really wrecked them with all my 3 trips. They were new just before I left and now they're ruined. But you know, the reason why I like to carry nice flats is because in the day they kind of really elevate your outfit, and in the night you could still wear these. Like I've actually wore these with my black pants or to dinner and things like that when you don't want to wear heels. So if you're someone like me that doesn't really like to wear a lot of heels, definitely carry a nice casual pair of flats that you can wear the day and night. Then obviously you have a comfy pair of heels. Now I carried my comfiest heels, which are these from River Island. You guys have seen these like a zillion times, I know, and my husband's like, can you please throw these shoes out? I have seen them so many times, but these are my most comfortable heels. Like I could run a marathon in them. Okay, maybe not, but I could definitely wear them for hours without my feet aching. I can walk on the streets. I can do all of that with these shoes. And when you're on your honeymoon, you're probably going to be not in the country, or even if you're in the country and you might not be able to take a lot of cabs and you might be taking public transport or walking a lot. So you definitely want to keep that in mind and not have your stilettos, which you cannot walk for more than 5 minutes in, because you're never going to wear them. I took these, which are my most comfortable heels, and I didn't wear them. I ended up wearing my dressy flats to every dinner. I don't think I wore these at all. Like I took them from Bombay and they came back to Bombay in the same packet without me taking them out. But if you're someone who likes to wear heels, take comfy heels. Then we have my new favorite shoes, which are my Adidas sneakers, which were also in my favorites. Super comfy. Now I never used to be a sneakers person before. I think the last 2 or 3 years I've totally been converted. I used to be someone who used to like to wear my boots when I travel and not my sneakers. On this trip I took my boots and my sneakers and I wore these pretty much every day or every alternate day, and I took my boots as well, but I didn't wear them at all. Just like my heels, these went with me and came back, so they basically took a holiday. Then the last thing is a little personal. A lot of people like to give like gifts on their honeymoon and things like that. I think that's a bit elaborate because you're anyways traveling and you're having fun together. I say give your spouse a little note. So I wrote one like this, not a blank piece of paper, but yeah, a personalized note that they can keep for life, and that you give them on your honeymoon, because it's a special trip. Like, you know, you take a lot of trips, like Webber and me have probably taken a zillion trips together, but I mean, your honeymoon is special, so write a note. So guys, those were the things I feel you need to carry on your honeymoon. If you have any more things you want to add to the list, please leave them in the comments. This will help other people going on their honeymoons. And of course, this is in addition to all the obvious items that you would carry on your honeymoon. These are just things that I felt a lot of people don't think about sometimes, or I didn't think about, like my hair towel. If you have any advice for the rest of us, leave it in the comments, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!